สดีครับทุกคนวันนี้ผมพาทุกคนมาที่บ้านของบาโยนะครับโทมัสบาโยหรือว่า BA111OD เนี่ยแหละครับอย่างที่เราเห็นอยู่ตรงนี้เป็นสิ่งที่เขารีโนเวทใหม่นะครับแล้วก็เพิ่งมาตอนนี้โทมัสรอผมอยู่ข้างในแล้วเดี๋ยวตามไปดูด้วยกันเลยนะครับ
Yes.
Hi Thomas, how are you?
Welcome to Bayo. Please.
Thank you. It's here. All right, Thomas. It's a long story from your side. I mean the history, but recently it's very successful for the bio, especially in Thailand. A lot of people knows about the bio. Can you tell me about the successful behind of everything of the bio?
It's called in English, make a long story short.
Yes, please. Me short.
Well, a long story starts with me. It's my brand. I created this 6 years ago, almost day by day to day, 6 years ago. But there is a big background. First, the background of my family. The Baillod family is one of the oldest in the state of Neuchâtel. State of Neuchâtel, for those who don't know, it's called the Watch Valley. So as we have been in Neuchâtel, it's where most of the brand produce the parts. So this is the kitchen where we cook the watches. So I come from there. My family has nearly 700 years history in the state of Neuchâtel and written proof of 250 years of the Baillod family doing watches in the state of Neuchâtel. I personally grew up in La Chaux-de-Fonds in a watchmaking environment, and I worked 20 years in the watch industry, but in the distribution side. So my job was not to produce watches. I'm not a watchmaker. My job was to sell watches. And that gave me an idea of rethinking the way we would sell watches in the 21st century, because the way we used to sell watches is still the same way we used in centuries. So it started as a concept. I was teaching that concept in universities. I had my own academy where I would explain that today it's not a taxi that you should reinvent. It's Uber. It's not the hotel, it's Airbnb. So the ecosystem had to be rethought. So that was my purpose, to launch Baillod as an experiment. And funnily, I had no intention to launch a brand. It was more to try something new. And what was that concept? That concept was meant to show that you can bring as much value as possible to the rest of the consumer. Because usually, we shouldn't go too much into the detail, but the least you're paying for when you buy a watch is the watch. Then it's a lot of piling up of margins that make the watch very expensive. So my intention as a kid from the Watch Valley was to make sure that you as a customer would get the best and the most watch possible on the wrist for a fair price. So that was my guess, and I needed a watch to show my theory. So I created Baillod just as a proof of concept, as an experiment, and the experiment went so well that it gave birth to a brand. And that's one very specific thing, is that until today, 2/3 of our watches that we produce are sold here in the Watch Valley.
All right.
So this is universal. When a cook eats its own soup, it means that it's good. And so if the people from the Watch Valley and many working in the watch industry buy Baillod, buy my brand, it means that they know that what we stand for as a quality and as a price is the best bargain you can get in the market. And I say this without being arrogant. We offer the best bargain and the best value for money in the watch industry worldwide.
Right.
Period.
But the most of the important thing is about the price of the Baillod.
The price, we try not to speak too much about it. This is a strength, because in whatever we do, I'm sorry to say again, we have the best prices in the world. But when it comes to the Tourbillon, look, we have sold over 1,500 Tourbillon. We are one of the biggest watch biggest Tourbillon producer in the world.
Wow.
And nobody knows it, but Baillod is one of the biggest resellers of Swiss-made Tourbillon. And not just Swiss-made, 100% Swiss-made Tourbillon. But, there is a but, is that the price somehow is misleading, because many people, you see, when you make very high quality, usually it tends to require more prestigious material, more time, so it's a higher price. And a lot of people make reverse. They think that when it's very costly, when it's very expensive, then it must be better as another one.
Yeah, right.
And that's the problem we face many times in our brand. It's a good problem to have, is that people somehow have some doubts. As you had at the beginning when you first saw the Tourbillon, 100% Swiss made, and it's not a cheap one. It's titanium grade 5. You see the 4.1.
This one.
My designer will be speaking about it. Titanium grade 5. It's DLC coating. It's PVD 5000 G, shock resistant. It's enormous for a Tourbillon. It's something. Everything is angled. We go much into the detail. A lot of transparency, as in everything we do. And it costs less than $10,000. So people would not believe. And at the beginning, even here, they would say, "Yeah, it's fake, it's Chinese, it's whatever." And they even went, to inquire and check if it was true. We had press, a lot of journalists that would investigate on our brand. So what characterized basically the brand is that it's a project from the kids of the Watch Valley, born here, for the people of here. It's, as a journalist said, one of the Swiss best kept secret, because so far it's most known here in the Watch Valley, but expanding very fast, and thanks to you, of course, promote
You're welcome.
to the public of Thailand.
The most important thing, one thing, is about the Tourbillon, which is in this price range. This is quite impossible to make it.
Yes, and it took the genius of, you will meet him, Olivier Maury, which has a long tradition in the watch industry. So he completely re-engineered the Tourbillon, and as you will see, we source in the best possible suppliers for each components that we take. We have the best suppliers from the Watch Valley. It's our friends. So, and he made the Tourbillon, which is the heart of this watch, at an amazing quality and price, and coupled with my business model, it definitely allow a lot of watch lovers to fulfill a dream that they never thought they could get, and that's my biggest pride. A lot of customers come here and say, "I always dreamed to have a Tourbillon, which is the king in chess game, but it was inaccessible." And we try at Baillod to make, how do you call it? Make exceptional accessible. So exceptional watchmaking made accessible.
And also, moreover, is about the movement, which look not only Maury at all, because you did something different in the you can see the skeletonized.
It's completely customized. Yes, that's why we can name it our own manufactured movement, because it's manufactured just for us. And we even went one level higher, and it's the first time Olivier Maury. Olivier likes challenges, you can see it. So I told him, if you have the base of the Tourbillon, why don't we make it fly? So we moved the bridge. And he said, "You know what, I like this, so let's try." So we have here the Infinity, we call it. It's a flying Tourbillon with a moon face, hand hammered, and a small second. Completely rethought. It's a certified chronometer, so amazing precision, in a 904L stainless steel case, completely curved, which makes it impossible to make it one piece. So you have to plug after the lugs. And this is of a very high complexity, and again, at a price defying logical.
And for the modification, like the moon face and the power reserve, is by Olivier Maury.
Correct. Yes. So it's a project that we developed together, and now so far we have it only at Baillod. And 120 hours power reserve in one single barrel. So 5 days. It's a lot.
Which is remarkable.
Very
special. Say about the modification and the module. We come back for this one. For the Cher Tel.
That's my biggest pride.
This one is look very special on the dial.
It does. Actually, it's the first time that the time is displayed in a triangle. We have a saying in French, something doesn't turn around, it means that there is something where. So this literally demonstrates that there is something not turning around in the watch industry. So we push innovation not just in the business model, but we wanted to show our capability to as well come with something completely new. So this in history has never existed. and we have patented that movement, so it will never exist outside of Baillod.
Yeah.
The base is a Sopron M100 movement, very reliable, and we came with an additional module developed by Olivier Maury that disclosed the time in a triangle. We'll make a zoom after so that you understand, because even if you look at the picture, like how does it work? So time, the minute goes round as you know it, but the hour is a dot that will move around in a triangle and disclose and show the time in a completely new and secret way.
Right. Very interesting thing you say about the Sopron movement. What about your little one here? That's chapter 7.
These are the two new babies, chapter 7 and chapter 8.
Yes.
I will present or introduce them together. This one is definitely a sporty watch.
Yeah.
What's very special about this one, it's definitely a look, let's be honest, Gérald Jonta style. Everyone in the industry has this type of style.
Yeah, integrated bracelet.
Yeah, integrated bracelet. It's a watch from the 70s, so we have made it ours by putting the crown at 4, by having an amazing and structured dial. It's a certified chronometer, so every watch comes with its own individual certificate. So we go to Geneva to test each movement. So we are on the top 10% more precise movement in Switzerland.
Okay.
And of course, we managed to offer this at roughly $1,000, which is again a price that has never been matched in the market.
Right.
Chapter 8, though, is something more calm. It's a neo-vintage watch, based more on something from the 50s or 60s, reinterpreted by our talented designer Liliane. So it's a very quiet watch, with all the code of the neo-vintage on the dial. This one has a moon phase, the small second, and the date, with amazing colors, especially this one, which is called Sand, or the as I showed you when we were walking the street, there is this stone from Neuchâtel. The whole city has this sand color from the color of this stone.
I see.
Yeah, so we dedicated that color to that special city. And this is again a very quiet model. We have a 3-hand version and we have the moon phase with amazing bracelet or with as well a mesh bracelet in case you want some metal.
Very nice. This is a kind of the dress watch actually.
It's a dress watch. Both are selling extremely well up to a point that it has been a problem for us. Good problem to have. We have foreseen a certain quantity. We launched it after a week dry. So we had to double the quantities. So we're running after the orders.
Okay. So it's coming from the chapter 7 also very good.
Yes.
Selling to the market.
Both, I would say, the whole collection, and we sell across all segments. And that's exactly, sometimes people say, how can you sell something at 1,000 and at the same time something at 10,000?
That's a next question actually.
You know what? First, we don't care about segments, non-segments.
Yeah.
I want in each category that some people can enjoy the best of the watchmaking. So if you go for this one, which is a certified chronometer, 100 meter waters, at this price at 1,000, it's unmatchable in terms of quality. But then if people want to go for very high-end horlogerie, haute horlogerie, let's be honest, here not so many brands can manage to do things like this. And 100% Swiss made. And yet you don't have to pay 100,000 Swiss franc for a flying tourbillon, moon phase, etc. Here you pay 1/8 or 1/10 of the price.
Yes, right. This is the kind of thing that the Baillod can do different in the market, and you can see there for the next era.
That's what it takes when you have kids from the valley and you just want to show them know-how and knowledge. Yes,
great. เรานั่งอยู่ตรงนี้นะครับกับโทมัสแล้วก็ลิเลียนนะครับเขาสองคนนี้เขาเป็นคนที่รู้จักกับแบรนด์นี้ดีมากๆเลยอย่างที่เราบอกว่าถ้าเกิดเราอยากจะ introduce บางอย่างให้กับเรารู้เนี่ยเราก็ต้องเอาไปถึงคนที่อยู่ใจกลางของแบรนด์นี้จริงๆ Hi, Lilian, how are you?
Hi,
Good.
very good, thank you.
Thomas, thank you to join.
Great.
Can you tell me something behind of the Baillod? Something that we didn't know before about the design.
About the design. I can say that when I imagine a watch, when we decide design a collection, important for me is to put the details finishing. You can see the details of the crown at 4 hours.
Lilian always tell me details make the design.
Exactly.
Design is one, but it's always details.
Yeah.
Right.
It's something for me important to put in every watch.
Right. For example, you said about the crown and the flow of 4 o'clock. What does it mean for crown and 4 o'clock? Why?
Well,
So much no more,
I
right?
would say it's first a comfort when you wear the watch, so the crown does not bother you. Then it's as well a distinctive thing because you can tell it's a Baillod. I know a few other brands have sometimes the crown at 4, but when you see the crown at 4, more and more people will be able to recognize a Baillod. And then we used to make a joke, which is not just a joke, when everybody is at 3 o'clock. When all the industry have the crown at 3, we are 1 hour ahead of the industry.
Oh.
So we are already at 4 o'clock when they are 3.
Okay. You allow the time to leave the office right at 4 o'clock.
We don't leave earlier, we never stop working when we're in office a lot.
And now it's a signature of the brand. The
Okay.
crown at 4.
One important thing, and that Lilian does magic about it, is that the crown at 4 means shifting the movement by 1 hour. And when you do so, you create a full asymmetry in the movement because the movements usually are conceived to be at 3 o'clock.
Right.
So let's say we make our life difficult because we create that difficulty of destabilizing the whole movement, which for the moon phase, for instance, they at 3, the second at 6, and the moon at 9. But here it's all shifted by 1 hour, which in terms of design is a challenge for Lilian.
All right.
Yeah, because we must see the symmetry and it must be easy to see.
Easier.
Ça doit être facile à lire.
Easy to read the time,
Voilà.
yes.
Okay. Right.
And so by creating an asymmetry, we have to be creative in terms of design to make it looks harmonious.
Voilà.
Okay.
And the whole purpose of this brand and this project is asymmetrical. The way we commercialize the brand, the way we launch the brand, the prices, everything is, let's say, different to the rest of the industry.
I see.
So she has big challenges to translate this in terms of design.
Right. So about this kind of thing is about to change from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. It's not that difficult, but it's about the functioning also with the mechanical inside. So for example, for the 3 hands, understanding, but for the Tourbillon, I think it's more complexity and
Transparency and here the bridge on the small second. Yes.
And all the bridge, from what I see, is mostly it's not straight, it's curved. So this is the design.
Basically, we have the constraints by where the movement is placed. You cannot displace it, and then you have to construct the whole design of the watch based on the the emptiness. The barrel has to be at 2 o'clock, but then the rest it's free interpretation. So for Lilian, it's like a big whole white page where she has to show creativity.
Understanding. Do you have something more to tell about inside the Tourbillon?
What can I say? On this model, I like to play with the finishing, the mix of finishing. You can see polished.
Yeah.
You can see brushed.
Right.
If you see on the movement, you can see the angle of the bridge are polished, and the top are vertical brushed.
Yeah.
So I like to mix the finishing, but subtle. Not put everything everywhere. So I come and choose where I put polish zone, polish facet, and
Reflection of light plays differently according to